Welcome back to Find Your Fit with Deanna. I'm Deanna, and continuing on our Movement for Real Life series, this week isn't about a particular exercise, but this week is for you to consider how the movement in the gym or wherever your workout space, how that movement translates into everyday life. Here's what I have regularly seen over my almost 30 years in this field. We do really good work in our gym, like your workout space, in terms of posture, alignment, lifting properly, lifting safely. And then day to day, when we take ourselves out of the gym, we get into our movement in real life, we sacrifice some of that alignment and safety. And we do so because I know we're busy folks. We're doing lots of things. You've got many things on the go at once. Today, I want for you to think about your gym movement translating into everyday life. And there are three things in particular I want for you to consider and bring maybe all three at once or maybe just one at a time sort of into your daily practice to really help you be able to move safely and continue in whatever it is you're doing in a really great, safe way, injury-free, etc. So the first thing is I need for you so I've got a couple of things. I got a nice heavy set of weights here and then a lighter weight and then my trusty old cushion. So we'll do a couple of things there. First and foremost, when you're lifting, you have to face the object that you are lifting. And honestly, I don't care if that object is 5 pounds or 50 pounds. And in fact, the danger actually might lie when it is only 5 pounds, because we might not think about something that's 50 pounds. You probably are like, okay, I better, really kind of get my act together here and move that safely. Whereas when things are 5 pounds, you might just do one of those, right? But when you look at we wouldn't squat like that. So I want you to think about how your body is aligned when you're picking up any load. And so you are going to face the object, and whatever it is you're picking up, face the object. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I need you to be close to the object. Okay, sometimes we face it, but then we do one of these, right? Tell me. You've been in the garden, you've dropped something on the ground, and maybe you're like, oh, there's an object here, but I want that thing. So you're doing one of these reaches where you're on your toes and you're feeling all off center and wiggly, right? Look at the danger in the movement or the load. Balance, yes. Second, my low back. The further away I am, the more load is going to translate to that low back and this particular shoulder. So if we are really stretching and off balance, this is a recipe for disaster. So be close to the object, right? Move whatever that thing is out of the way. Or take an extra second. I know we're busy people, but you know what? Being injured takes a lot more time than just moving around, getting yourself close to the object. Face the object. Be close to the object, yeah? And that also is really important if you're doing something repetitively. It is heading into winter where I am here in Canada. I love my garden, so I miss my garden. I like to think about that. But if you're weeding the garden, that's repetitive, right? And what do? We keep our feet there. We're like, okay, I'm close to the object. I'm facing the object, picking those weeds. And then what do? Oh, look at that one over there, right? And we get this big old reach. Move your feet to the thing, face the thing. I know it's only a weed. I know it's a little thing. Doesn't even weigh a pound. However, not so safe. It is something that, has a repetitive nature to it and can set us up for injury. The final thing I want you to think about, how you've heard lift with your legs. What does that even mean? So I want you to think about a rephrase. Get your legs under your body. Sounds so silly, right? Is that even a better rephrase? I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to move a couple things. So this is a heavy load, right? I'm facing the object. I'm close to the object. Now, this, think about where the load is. I'm grabbing here. If I lift, which I won't right now, but if I do just a deadlift right here, I'm not talking about how we were deadlifting in our classes or in your training. If you're not so thoughtful about it, you're just doing the thing, picking it up, look at that position, right? When I lift, this is all low back. We're playing with a little bit of fire there in the way that maybe you'll be okay, especially if you do a lot of deadlifting in the gym. Maybe you'll get away with it, but maybe you won't. And repetitively, that's when we start to see risk over time, either repetitively because you've done it a lot right now, or repetitively and sort of cumulatively over the weeks, then the months and the years, right? Get your feet, your legs under you. Here's what that looks like. Close to the object, grab the object. Now watch the difference. Under, lift my chest. Now my legs are underneath me, and that's actually what drove up, not the weight, or excuse me, not my low back, right? So facing the object, our three little review. What are they? Should I add a quiz? God love the professor in me loves a quiz. So face the object, be close to the object, get your legs underneath you. Face the object, be close, good posture, of course, not here, but rather here. Get your legs underneath you and lift. What's another way to get our legs underneath us? A lot of my clients in classes, we've been working on this motion, so I'll show you one final thought. To use our crouching motion. So instead of that, again, look at how I'm protected my back, might be, I'm going to crouch. What that means is I'm going to bring my foot, my one foot close to that object. That's that blue weight there. I'm going to take my other foot. Now I'm actually not going to kneel down, but I just wanted to have a contrasting color for you to be able to see where my knee is headed, because the black pants will blend into the floor. So I'm going to bend. I've got the weight of my foot, weight on the front foot. I'm going to bend straight down. My back, happy, strong, lengthened in that crouch. Now, if you might be saying, I can't get that low, I can't crouch that low. Maybe not, and probably that's not where any of us started. Progressively, how can you work to get that low? Maybe I start my training with this up on something. So my blue weight's now on a yoga block, on the kneeler, right? So this is where I work from. Still too low, put it on the seat of a chair, on your couch, etc. Okay? So to review, get close to the object, face the object, lift with those legs, right? Get the legs underneath you. And I guess the fourth is make sure that we've got that good postural alignment, including that chin. So what else do you think about in terms of movement for real life? What other movements do you have trouble with? Exercises you're interested in? Comment below, send me an email, all the things. Let me know what you're looking for, and I'd be happy to put something together for you. See you soon. Have a great day.